So then the update from a pre-Civil War relegate of constitutionality, the same place the Civil War started is where it ended, Washington State. Is not a declaration of Judaic or Kabbalic principle against some sort of Christianity that doesn't know itself, in terms of good is good, good cannot be bad, bad is not good, good is not bad, which is West Point. So an update of that so that it does not exist in a pre-World War II context on the other side of the worldwide universal principle being declared of sustainability is our best chance. It's not manifest destiny, it's sustainability, which is also a referendum against cannibalism, is basically the universal definition of violence. Developed that in 2014. It was the basis of the 2016 exchange. Is that self, dharma, karma, momentum, all different words, do not go beyond the building. Do not get out of the building. The building is what we share. So the question of, is Buddhism the thing that connects all of us, or is Buddhism the thing that makes us all different, which goes into Taoism, has been accomplished. So there is no duality, which shakes up some of the bicameral nature of the government, but converts it into the Washington Monument, which is the whole reflecting pool thing. It's not a Judaism has been established sort of thing. What is no? The United States is built on no. That was the Masonic switch. Masonry technically starts dying there, but all of its trash all wrapped up in Washington Civil War stuff, some of it legitimate, some of it not, that becomes West Point. And that's the military status of then going back across the country and making 5/2 similar to 1/2 because then that's what's forwarded as a universal status, not some sort of definition of home or some materialism pattern. The whole Cold War, after World War II, then defining. So there is no duality. And then polarization becomes obsolete. War becomes obsolete. It's just a basic logic. It's not a leap of faith. It's not a belief. It's not an emotion. It's not even something you need to maintain. It just is. So the building's at that point. None of those things go beyond the building. The building is what we share. What's the building? Self, dharma, karma, momentum. And then you choose where to apply yourself. And because of natural motion, it all occurs going that way. Not some frantic Buddhism's here, yeah? Not some frantic fractionalization with different competing images of the mind, within the mind, going to quad duality, which is just Schadenfreude toggle, which we've been trying to get rid of forever. The only thing that's wrong, so to speak. Yeah, and that's where it comes to, the other side of Book of Revelation, because then Judaism fractions off in 1880 and goes to Reform Judaism with Hasidism, which then goes basically the other way and connects the wires for the fusion of all of that. The closed casket on the Antichrist, so to speak, evil triangle, and whatever else. Whatever polarity, the Star of David is fractionalized, or DS where it doesn't belong, or morality as an excuse, not an actual, or ideals being figments or incompletions rather than something non-hostile or prophetic. None of that applies. And then you choose where to apply yourself. However, you see yourself at whatever level, but it does not go that way. It does not go past the building. So like momentum could coexist. So you can get like a beat, which is not a cult. Cult's a suppression, top down. Beat is something different. Beat's natural. Cults are synthetic. Roll the tape. KKK is a cult. Nazism is a cult. Antichrist is a cult. So the momentum can coexist. Basically, that's the coexist symbol for hippies and everybody else. And that's so you don't get imperialism. So whenever some old school Jews that like things to smell a certain way, and then there's certain ways that like a dojo would feel or something like that whenever it's, in fruition. Point with that, momentum coexisting, is that all of those points are accessible. So there's no like institutionalized racism or anti-Semitic undertones or overtones or whatever. Everything's available because that's the way that we built it. There's not a single thing that's denied to you in this entire segment. The shadow, so to speak, of no cannibalism is simply you can get whatever you want, just don't break the law, is the truth. So no gimmicks, tricks, whatever. They're all obsolete, all the duality obsolete. If it comes to that weird interference phenomena, incorrectly done, it's not good. You can make a call about it, sure, but it doesn't do any good. So all the excuses and whatever else, it's not accepted. Again, it's not accepted. So, and then that's the finale. It's Armageddon, Apocalypse, all the scriptural stuff. It's over. New Age is how Judaism raptures itself, reforms itself, creates itself, and it's already all done with Hasidism. Everything that's going to happen for 2,000 years in Judaism has already happened, sort of thing. So that's off the table, basically. Yeah. Nothing gets past the building. The building is what we share.